Good evening, everyone. My name is Robert Falcione. Welcome to Live on Main. We have a very special guest brought here by ESL actor Steve Sullivan. He is going to tell us all about the trivia night that's coming up on April 3rd. So here he is, Professor
Karl von Stupid. Guten Abend, Robert. Should I call you Robert, or would you like to be called Robert?
Robert's better.
Yeah?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. We are having a trivia contest, as you said, on April 3rd this year. Did you know that April 3rd was Alec Baldwin's birthday?
Well, I think Alec Baldwin should have some award for that.
Well, he's doing such a wonderful job with the White House.
Wait, isn't he though?
Yeah. And then in 1513, on April 3rd, Ponce de Leon, did you know he landed in Florida?
I did not know that.
Yes, but he was soon deported, you see.
Why would that be?
Well, he didn't have any papers. So,
why didn't he use a pipe?
That is a very good witz there, Robert.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, I want to tell you about our trivia contest on April 3rd. It is going to be at the HCA 98 Hayden Row in Hopkinton, April 3rd at 7:30 at night. Now, tickets are $15 per person, and you can have a team of up to 7. There are cash prizes for the top 3 teams. And we will have a cash bar, you see, with beer and wine. We will have complimentary pizza as long as it lasts, you see. And we will also have some treats for you, compliments of the Treblemakers. Now, this trivia contest is a fundraiser for the Treblemakers, which is the adult chorus group of Interstage Left. Now, we have been in business for probably about 10 years. We started very, very small, 6 or 7 members. Now we're up to 35 members. And we need to raise money to pay for our beloved director, Richard Romiti, and to buy music, to rent a hall space for our concerts, and to rent sound equipment. And also, every now and then, we got to travel and perform at other spaces.
Now, weren't you at the half marathon? Was it last year?
Yes, we were in the half marathon at Jamaica Plain for the Boston Athletic Association, and we sang the Star Spangled Banner in 4-part harmony. It was wunderbar.
Well, would you ever be playing in Jamaica? Since you got to Jamaica Plain, do you think they would? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
We would love to sing for the full marathon in Hopkinton.
Ooh.
We hope someday to be able to perform there. Maybe we'll sneak in this year. You'll never know. Let me tell you a little more about our wonderful contest.
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
Sir, will there be any
Put your hand on, please.
Well, I can't stop. Will there be any? You saw the movie, right?
But you're educated by the nuns, yeah?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You get this one. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Now,
put your hand down.
Now, will there be any singing on trivia night? That's what I'd like.
Yeah. We will sing the Star Spangled Banner before we begin the contest.
Oh,
and also at the contest, we're going to have raffles. We're going to have very, very wonderful raffle prizes. Tickets are $1 a piece. We're also going to have a 50-50 raffle. That means for $1 you have a chance to split the pot with the Treblemakers. How about that? Huh?
You know, a lot of people don't know that sheet music that you get, that has to be paid for.
Yeah.
And it's not, I'm supposed it's not cheap because the writer, the arranger, they've got to make some money. I mean, they've got the beautiful piano, which most music's written for piano.
Yeah.
And they've got a cost associated with that. They just can't get a piano down
Right.
the basement. And
And
use
when
that.
when we were 6 or 7 or 10 people, it was a manageable cost. Now we are 35 chorus members, and it gets a little expensive. So that's why we have this fundraiser. But we also are going to have this fundraiser because we are going to have fun. Yeah.
Oh, it's a fundraiser.
Yeah, you see.
I got that wrong for a moment there, but now I understand. It's a fundraiser and a fundraiser.
Yeah, we will have fun. You will have super fun.
And it's trivia night, so bring your brain. Bring your brain.
Yeah.
When was the Battle of Hastings, Professor?
The Battle of Hastings was in 1085. 1066, of course. You see how old I'm getting? I added a few years
Yes.
just because.
Well, we had all had a few years.
1066, it
not
was
that
William the Conqueror against Alfred the Great. Yeah, it
Oh,
was
my
in
goodness.
southern
This is-
England, you see.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
What now in World War II, according to the liberal narrative history by William Manchester called The Glory and the Dream, prior to World War II, what place did the United States Navy hold as far as number of ships?
Well, I would say it's probably like 15th.
I think it might have been a little low, but you got the gist of things.
Yeah, well, I was in Germany at the time, and we weren't allowed to count ships. So
When did
see.
When did you flee Germany?
1933.
Ah,
You see, I'm an old man. You
smart.
see, I forget my dates sometimes.
You're very smart.
And by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day
Yes.
to everyone out there.
Well, now, since you know all this, why do we celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
St. Patrick he died on March 17th in the year 476. He was actually a Briton, a Roman Briton, before the Anglo-Saxons and everything invaded England. It was a part of the Roman Empire. Now he was captured in a raid in England and brought to Ireland as a slave when he was 16. And he was forced to be a shepherd for his master. And he did a lot of sleeping because, he had to count the sheep. You see where that phrase comes from, counting sheep.
Ah, you do know everything.
Yeah. So he used to dream a lot, and he dreamed that God came to him in a dream and told him to convert the pagans of Ireland. And by doing this, he used a shamrock, which is a three-leafed green on one stem. And he was able to show that the Christian God had three manifestations, but it was still one God. And you see, that resonated with the pagans, and they ended up
converted.
They converted. And St. Patrick, he had difficulties. He wrote this treatise called Confessions, and he was very, very hard on himself, you see.
And why is that?
He blamed himself for every sin since Leviticus committed Deuteronomy. He was very, very hard on himself. And he was also hard on his followers. So he came up with a song, and he would sing this when he got angry. He would say, "With me mush, 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 Torah-layadi. With me mush, 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 Torah-laye. So I laddered him with my shillelagh. Oh, he trod on the tail of me coat." So you see, when you see St. Patrick with a stick, that was not just a decoration.
Ah, very good. And now, regarding the snakes.
St. Patrick drove all the snakes out of Ireland because they didn't want to hear that song again. And I believe most of them ended up in Washington, D.C.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
We're getting political now.
Oh, we're not. No.
All right.
I'm just telling you a fact.
Oh,
You
yes.
can interpret it any way you want.
Right, we don't even know if it's an alternative fact, but it is a fact.
Oh,
apparently.
yeah.
And I heard a great saying a few days ago from a local person. He said, that when dealing with someone with a strong opinion, don't let facts get in the way.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a great way to look at the
Yeah.
current situation with on both sides, I think, because I'm like in the middle, So,
Yeah,
although each side thinks I'm on the other.
yeah,
That's a skill.
You're very clever this way.
Yes, it's a learned
I also want
skill.
to ask you, to tell you that the Treblemakers, we're always looking for new members. We meet every Wednesday night at 7:30 at the Hopkinton Center for the Arts.
All right, you might have
You
to.
don't need.
You might need a mic to say that again, though, because the
Yeah.
microphone just went. Sorry about that, folks. We're having a little bit of thing going on here with our. Yeah.
And he calls me stupid, eh?
No, never. And I never called you stupid.
Should I say that once more time, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, why don't you do that again? Because
Okay.
that was in flight. When you would speak.
Well, the Treblemakers are always looking for new members. Join us Wednesday nights at 7:30 at the Hopkinton Center for the Arts. You don't have to learn to read music. We are a very relaxed group. We have a lot of fun. And many times we go out for a beer afterwards, you see. Yeah.
That sounds good. Now, you can't have a beer there unless there's a special license approval or something.
Yes.
Is that how it goes?
Yes, we do have special permission to serve beer and wine at a concert, at a contest. I keep saying concert.
Oh, yeah.
On April 3rd, 7:30, Hopkinton Center for the Arts, 98 Hayden Row in Hopkinton. I hope to see you there.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, you
It's
see?
fun. Yeah, it's fun. You're saying
Here I am right here showing how much fun it is.
it's super fun.
Yes, trivia. Look, it's so much fun. I'm hiding my face.
Yeah, good thing. Keep that up there. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, and don't forget the pizza.
Yeah. We're having free pizza
And the $15
some-
entry fee, too.
Yeah.
This is a $15 entry fee.
Well, it is a fundraiser, and the $15 part of it, pays for the pizza.
And if you haven't seen them before, this group is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I mean that. They sang at the PJB. Was it Christmas in July or was it Christmas?
Yes, Christmas in July we sang. Yeah.
And they did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
People loved it. There's all these different ranges and these real people from the heart singing from the heart, just like PJB is from the heart.
Right.
They tell us.
Yeah, we sing usually in the 4-part harmony, and this concert in the spring that we're having in May, we're singing many clips from the Beatles and from the Four Seasons. You see, and some other favorites. You will recognize most of the music that we sing, and we are having such a good time learning it.
And people don't have to be old to know this music because it has been played throughout my life. And I'm old, but you don't have to be old because they just keep playing it. I didn't know the Eagles broke up until 20 years after they broke up.
Who are the Eagles?
That is.
You see, I am old.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Well, no, because the Eagles, that was like it. That's on the classic radio stations. You had the Beatles, you had the Eagles.
Yeah, the Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
They haven't broken up. They just haven't put out much music lately.
No.
But the Eagles, it was so funny. I've got the Netflix, and they have this double volume of Eagles movies. And I didn't know. They have before the breakup and after the breakup. And I thought, when did they break up?
Yeah.
Because, the thing kept coming on the radio. What was that? Was it? No, that was Now I'm Thinking of America. Awesome. That kind of stuff. But no, they had some great hits.
My favorite were the Schnitzengruben brothers, but you
Yeah.
probably would not
No, I
remember
didn't-
them.
No, I didn't.
No,
remember
no,
them.
no, no, no.
I wasn't alive in 1939
Well, that's
when you came to this country.
yeah, it was a good idea.
Yeah, I
believe
think
me.
so, yeah.
It was a one-way trip. Okay. Well, how are we doing for time, Robert?
Well,
Do we
I
have
think.
more?
Let me see if we're going to get kicked off. We're going to get bumped by dinner or whatever. You know, I want to tell you right now, Mister. Do you want to be? If I'm on a one shot, I can talk to him. And then I see the volume there is coming down for a moment while we chat right to the zero.
Well, that was a good rehearsal, Robert. Okay, now it's time for the real
Well, how
thing.
about one more? Can you do one more plug for the trivia night? Would you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, one more. This is it. I'm going to show you here, but
All right.
you want to listen to the professor.
Please come. It's Monday, April 3rd at 7:30. Tickets are $15 per person. We're going to have a lot of fun. There will be lots of beer and wine for sale and free pizza, and you will knock yourselves out, as they say. Yeah!
On Hayden Row Street, what number quickly?
98
He
Hayden,
knows everything.
98 Hayden Row Street.
He knows
It
everything.
used to be an old barn where they milked the cows. You
Yeah.
see? Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful bunch. So maybe I'll definitely see you there, and
Yeah.
maybe I'll see you there as I close the as we close out here. I want to thank Steve Sullivan for bringing Professor von Stupid, and I want to thank you for checking in. We're going to have another guest every Saturday until we run out of people, and I don't think that's going to happen in my lifetime. I want to thank Eric for a great job that he's done over on the control board, and for all the preparation he's done for this, and for getting it right. Thanks, Eric. Good job. And good night, everyone. We'll see you hopefully next week. Good Lord willing.
Gute Nacht!